Have you ever been around someone, and when you walk away you just feel drained? Like a little piece of your light has been dimmed? We've all been there. You start to question yourself, wondering, was it me? Did I say the wrong thing? Am I not enough? I am here today to tell you, with every fiber of my being, that it is not you. There comes a time in every single one of our lives when we must learn to recognize the signs. A relationship, a friendship, a connection is no longer serving our highest good. The first sign, this one is so subtle it can sneak up on you, is when someone tries to control your inner world. They try to dictate what you should think or how you should feel. It often comes disguised as care or concern. You're being too sensitive. You shouldn't feel that way. They use guilt as a tool, making you feel bad for having your own authentic emotions. It's a form of emotional pressure that makes you second-guess your own reality. It's a quiet manipulation that slowly erodes your confidence in your own intuition. They want your feelings to be convenient for them. If your sadness makes them uncomfortable, they'll tell you to cheer up. If your anger calls out their behavior, they'll tell you you're overreacting. This isn't about healthy discussion. It's about invalidation. True connection doesn't demand you silence your inner voice. It encourages you to turn the volume up. It honors your feelings, even the messy ones. Peace doesn't need permission, need. Now, let's talk about the second sign. Everywhere they go, a storm of drama seems to follow. It's one crisis after another, one conflict after the next. At first, you might feel like a good friend, a supportive partner, a hero swooping in to help them. You listen, you advise, you offer your shoulder, you help them pick up the pieces. But after a while, you have to step back and ask, is this a series of unfortunate events, or is this a pattern? You start to notice they are the common denominator. There's always a villain, an unfair boss, a backstabbing friend, a difficult family member. The Stoics taught the value of tranquility, an inner citadel of calm amid storms. Life brings challenges, but constant self-inflicted turmoil is a choice. Peace seekers de-escalate, reflect, choose their battles wisely. You deserve relationships that are your harbor, not your storm. Peaceful people don't live in constant emergencies. Chapter 3. This next sign is a big one. It's a billboard-sized red flag, my friends. It's the person who never, ever takes responsibility for their actions or their role. If they were late, it was the traffic's fault. If they hurt your feelings, you were too sensitive. If a project failed, it was the incompetent coworker. Their vocabulary is filled with excuses, deflections, finger-pointing. This isn't just about avoiding an apology. It runs deeper. A refusal to take responsibility is a refusal to grow. The Stoics prized self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote for himself to examine his actions, judgments, shortcomings. What was my part in this? What can I learn? How can I do better? In the blame cycle, mistakes repeat. Stay in their orbit and you become the target. You cannot build reciprocity on quicksand. Growth begins with ownership. Chapter 4. Let's tune into our bodies for this next one. How do you feel after you spend time with this person? Do you walk away feeling lighter, inspired, seen, energized? Or do you walk away feeling heavy, exhausted, anxious, empty? This is not a small thing. We often call these people energy vampires. They drain the life force right out of you. This isn't the normal give and take. It's a consistent one-way flow, always about them, their problems, their dramas. They rarely give back, ask about your day, or celebrate your wins. The Stoics taught our attention is valuable. Where we place it is where we place our energy. Guard your time and energy as fiercely as your money. They're finite and precious. Consistently giving attention to depletion is a poor investment. Healthy connections are reciprocal. A fire you both sit by, not a black hole. Peace is a form of wealth. Chapter 5. The final sign we're talking about today is perhaps the most insidious. It's when someone actively mocks your attempts at growth, belittles your boundaries, makes fun of your desire for peace. You start meditating, you're called new agey. You set a boundary. They call you selfish. You stop gossiping. They say, so high and mighty now. They try to pull you back. This comes from fear. Your growth is a mirror for their stagnation. They use sarcasm, mockery, passive aggression to tear you down. Your light makes my darkness uncomfortable. Dim it for me. The Stoics believed virtue and self-discipline were the highest calling. Those afraid of discipline, slaves to impulses and insecurities, resent the examined life. By mocking your boundaries, they try to regain control. Keep you small, accessible, in the box. This is a clear sign they cannot come with you to the next chapter. Not everyone is meant to witness your evolution. Some people are part of your history, not your destiny. Protect your transformation. Never apologize for outgrowing those who refuse to grow. Not everyone can handle your evolution. Outro. So there we have it. The 5 signs that are telling you, screaming at you, to walk away. It's not about being cruel or cutting people off. It's a quiet act of self-preservation, honoring who you're becoming, toward light, toward peace, toward wholeness. Subscribe to Quotes and Motes KWS 26 for more Stoic wisdom and more great teachings.